be a man, you have to be honorable and ask for a girl's hand in marriage in the right way. For the Bukusu, this includes writing a letter of intent and, when granted, expertly navigating your first meeting with her family, known as the show up or introduction. Traditionally, courtship was a community affair, and parents, close relatives, and friends would directly take part in finding a suitor for their kin. Once parents from both sides agreed and blessed the marriage, elders converged to negotiate dowry payments. One guiding principle in dowry payment negotiations is that under no circumstance should it ever be paid in full at a go. The dowry was often negotiated in terms of cows and would involve experienced elders with good negotiating skills. The due date for the negotiations comes about and the man is allowed to come with the men from his side to help him talk before the other people. In that meeting, only men are allowed in and the secretary must be there to write down the marriage negotiations process. Most probably, what is recorded is the amount that the girl's side proposed and the one that the man's side had to offer. What remains is written in the debt side. Negotiations are done outside with the two groups each representing a girl and a boy sitting separately. A messenger is assigned to pass the information written in a letter form from one group to another. The messenger is later paid after the occasion. As a seal, busa is prepared, put in a traditional pot, a sachi, which is covered by banana leaves. The leaves are weaved by the father or his brother, forming a lid and the ring upon which it sits. The pot is only opened by the aunt from the father's side, and she is paid immediately she opens it. A pot of busa is placed in between the two groups, which will only be drunk from after the two groups have reached an agreement. In-laws drink from the same pot to symbolize unity.
Lazima tukamilishe. Sawa.
There are 5 types of cows that must be paid in any Bukusu dowry.
Omwana alanga nalya. Omulezi w'omwana alera nalya. Zera ekimbo.
Bakweka ekimbo.
Nje ndi omulezi w'omwana. Walera nalya omulezi w'omwana alera nalya. Alera nalya. Waluje.
This is the cow that your mother-in-law will milk as compensation for taking her daughter away. Ye Lubeko. Lubeko is a remembrance ceremony done in memory of the departed that is observed by shaving of hair, among other things. This cow symbolizes that fact that your wife will die in your hands, as divorce back then was rare. By accepting this cow, her family relinquishes everything to you. Yehukwisia situru. Hukwisia situru, translated as making the breasts fall. This cow is paid because she will bear you children who will suckle her. Yembaho. This cow is compensation for the fields she would have tended for her parents. Ya hocha na mwe mabio. This cow is reserved for maternal uncles. It helps to further cement relations by involving the bride to be relatives from both ends. After handing over these cows, the families can now marry together, but the boys' negotiating team should leave before dawn. I hope you have learned how Bukusu conduct their negotiation ceremony. Comment below how it is done in your culture. I'm your host, Dante. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.